Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm KRX and we're continuing on with this Songhai playthrough. And we had a pretty good ruler that came out of nowhere and you know, is now getting replaced after a very short rule. I don't know if they were murdered or what exactly, but and we lost some stability. We got some disasters that are coming up because of that stability loss. So I think we do need to hit this once, unfortunately. Peasant War is still happening. And that's because our stability is less than 1, so we can get rid of this by raising our stability 1 more. However, I don't know, this will also just get completely removed if our manpower is at least 50%. So if we're getting 1 per month, that's 12% per year. So this mathematically, our manpower will recover faster than this will progress. So this disaster is not really a problem. Not really a problem. Ooh, not what we really wanted here, though. Zazu just taking a big chunk. Yeah, that's not what we were hoping for. Yeah, we're going to wait for our stability to come back. Holy cow, we're just getting hammered with stability stuff. Can we get some free stability events? Where are those at? Where are those at? %10 morale of armies, actually, if we can get a couple more military, and we'll get 5% discipline. We're going to be looking a little stronger here. 5% more discipline, actually, if this gets finished, but that'll take a while. Tolerance of the true faith +2 will be really nice, and that institution spread actually is going to come in handy, I think. Heck, I'll even take the yearly prestige and be happy about that. Just drill. Drill, drill, drill. Well, I think we're going to leave our better general and not have them drill so that they can stay alive. Hopefully. Where is this talking about? Okay, local, and we can increase the local unrest here a bit. Not enough to threaten us or anything. Make the emirs a little bit upset. That's okay. But we gain army professionalism rather than lose it. I think that's a no-brainer. I think that's a no-brainer. That's going to get rid of that corruption from unbalanced research. I feel pretty good about that. We're about to be able to steal maps from Castile. Probably do France maybe. Or we could come all the way over here and try to see what's going on with the Ottomans, like steal Greece or Anatolia. I mean, I think eventually it should just like automatically reveal Europe to us, right? And we're friends with Tunis can see Europe. We're friends with Tunis. I think it takes 50 years though for that to spread. I can't remember if it's based on friendship or just your neighbors. I can't remember all the stipulations on map spreading, but I feel like once you get to an area where it's like relevant that you're engaged, like we're now relevant to Europe, kind of. I guess I'm being a little exaggerated to say that we're actually relevant to Europe, but you know what I mean. Like we could be moving and grooving with these people. It feels like that's kind of the point at which it should let us, you know, interact with these countries. In fact, interestingly enough, France actually... Whoa, England, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. France hasn't taken back its cores. Provence still exists. What happened to Burgundy? This is owned by Brunswick? Isn't Brunswick like over here? Literally Liege, Brunswick, and Provence just popping on. That even looks like more Provence up there. No, that actually could just be no, that's actually just Flanders. Or sorry. Yeah, Flanders, Brabant, Holland. I think Flanders is the one that touches the ocean there. Man, France, what's going on, France? What is going on? You are at war with Castile. Is it aggressive, defensive? What's going on here? Defender gets Castile. Come on, man. Come on. Tell me Provence is helping you or something. Savoy could be good. Siena, not so much. You need Provence as an ally. They're looking pretty good. Savoy's probably tougher than they look. And France is still France. They're going defensive ideas. Good. They have Elan. They have like 35% extra morale. That actually could be really good. If we go to army quality comparison, they might have the highest morale in the world. Yeah. Higher than Castile even. Which I don't even know why Castile's even this high. This is insane. The golden era. And Castilian traditions just absolutely broken. 15% right off the bat. Are you kidding me? And the Papals, they both have the Papal's blessing. I don't know, when I add these up, I feel like France should be way ahead of Castile. 20%, 15% compared to 10 and 15. They have no discipline. If France could get like a disciplined advisor or something, that'd be really good. And they have defensive ideas. They are fighting a defensive war. Hopefully, I don't know. Thematically, hopefully that all works together. This is not working for me though. This 1-2-1. Saying we could become the Defender of Faith. That means we have money, but I want to spend our money on upgrading these centers of trade to level 2. Oh, the conversion we just finished was actually a automatic conversion, which is nice. Oh, no. Come back home. Oh, no, we lost. Okay. Well, fleet basing rights with Tunis, maybe? Quickly. Land. Okay, we saved that. We saved it. Portugal has detected our spy. Once this guy's repaired, can he repair? He should be able to repair out here. We'll send him home and then we'll cancel that. I mean, money-wise, maybe we didn't really save any money saving this ship, but whatever. I feel better about it. Oh, come on, France. Come on, France. England's involved now? Gotta be kidding me. France, man. That's just sad. That's just sad. It looks like they actually got the Burgundian inheritance. Okay, we gotta watch the timeline here. Okay, so in the first 10 years, France didn't take anything from England. When does Burgundy go boom? Actually, aggressively, France took this. It wasn't Burgundian inheritance. France actually took this land aggressively from Burgundy. They succeeded in taking that land from Burgundy, but they were destabilized. I'm expecting England maybe. England takes that from Burgundy. A weakened Burgundy. France is centralizing the government a little bit. Okay, it looks, I mean, France isn't, I mean, you know, they're doing poorly because they haven't taken this land from England. But they don't look like they're losing ground, right? They don't look like they're getting weaker. Burgundy's becoming less of a threat. I don't know if Austria comes in here and, like, does something. Was this literally, like, right before England, like, attacked us? They were beating up France or something? France is looking pretty... there it is. There it is. And then England comes and conquers them. Oh, great. So England only took 2 provinces, but then popped this Champagne out and conquered Champagne. France, hold the line. Hold the line, France. Hold the line. 30,000 manpower. England's got no manpower, but they got 50,000 mercenaries, which is crazy. They can afford that? It's England. Of course they can. France has 40,000 troops. Best trained troops in the world. Portugal is not allied to England anymore, which is good. But Savoy's got to be contributing, right? Yeah, 14,000 troops. Okay, okay. I don't know. And mercenaries, I think, are a little bit weaker just inherently, aren't they? Come on, France. Yeah, they haven't actually taken a fort yet. Okay, so they haven't actually taken a fort. Actually, France has taken a fort in... has taken a really critical fort, actually, in Aragon. So if they just hold that as a defensive choke point, that could be good. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on this. I'm curious. But it's also interesting to see the Ottomans getting absolutely destroyed here. Here, you guys come back around. Come back around. Let's cancel the fleet basing rights. I'm not interested in paying for this anymore. Oh, they're now at war with Zaz. Oh, interesting. So the tides have turned. They were allied and now they're at war with each other. Hold on, hold on. Who's attacking who? Zazu's going on the aggressive. That's insane. They're just going nuts. That's a good war. This is a half cost stability modifier. This is a full cost missionary strength advisor. I think we want him for now. Because I want to get these conversions done. If we had 2 missionaries, that'd be great. Well, we could get a second missionary by getting Defender of the Faith. But that would put on some massive responsibility any Sunni nation that gets attacked. Oh, it's only Sunni nations on our continent. On our continent. It probably only includes Sunni nations that actually we know of. Like, we can't defend Kilwa or something like that, you know? So it'd be like, well, if the Mamluks, we're already allied in the Mamluks. If Tunis or the Mamluks were already allied to them, right? I think we do want Defender of the Faith. I forgot it's continent specific. So if the Ottomans get attacked, it would not call us to defend the Ottomans. It's only... Whoa, what is this? Oh no, I was not paying attention to that at all. Ripperoni. Okay, you're gonna get that then. Finally. Minus 10% technology cost. Tolerance to the true faith. I think war is kind of upon us here. However, this stack is a little large. I can hear Toby yelling. I think I know what's going on too with him. We don't really want to lose admin power, that's for sure. But the merchants are going to be upset with us. It's just how it goes. Just how it goes. In fact, we could seize land right now. if there were no rebels. No, just wait for the morale to come back here. It's not going to be an elegant battle, but it'll be okay. That's the 25 years. I mean, I'm just thinking the major issue for us right now is the colonialism not having that institution embraced. I'm kind of thinking we save this. Until we're able to tech up a bit more, like multiple tech ups, because we're going to get one and then we're going to be blocked by colonialism. We're almost at 50% manpower. That's the goal, right? We're almost there. It's going to take us, it's 1/8. It'll take us like 1.5 years. 1.5 years. Inflation is becoming a problem. But maybe it's not, because we're making money. I mean, we're making money. Paris has fallen. Paris has fallen. France. Say it ain't so, France. They've lost half their manpower, but they still are struggling to kind of keep this up. England has no manpower. This is one single war? And Castile's the aggressor too. What do they want? Castile, what are you trying to take? Actually, that's a good question. What do you try to take? Conquest of Lucca? Lucca's over here. Oh, the war is against Siena. It's not against France. Oof. Well, it might mean that could be good. That might mean that England won't actually get gains out of this. Apparently England's claiming that these are core territories of theirs. Are you serious? Still holding on to all that stuff, huh? Are we officially done with revolting? Nope, there's still going to be more rebellion. In due time. Okay, we've upgraded our trade centers. We could wait to get... we could try to get Timbuktu to level 3, and what that would do is it would make it a lot cheaper for us to develop this if we push this up to level 3. Be an extra... I believe it would be an extra 5% local development cost modifier. So we could save 500 gold to do that. And we'll definitely want to do that kind of eventually. We could spend this on Defender of the Faith. That gives us an extra missionary, more morale. Actually, this could be... yeah, I think honestly this is just going to be amazing. More manpower generation. Monthly war exhaustion reduction. Yearly prestige. Oh man, that's going to be so good. Okay. This is looking pretty good for us right here. The truce with Portugal is ending this year. How do we look actually? Us versus Portugal. Portugal has more manpower than us, quite a bit less standing army, but they could build up to their 49. We're not quite at our force limit. Castile is at 43, but they're in a war right now against France, and that should be somewhat punishing, even if they do technically win the war. Oof, this is not looking good. Yeah. I don't think Castile's going to want to get into another war too quickly. But we do want to try to look and see if we can actually get our own army up to force limit. We need 8,000 more troops to just deter. And ideally, one way that this would all be good is if the Mamluks don't get attacked this time by the Ottomans. I think with the Mamluks and and Tunis and ourselves, I think at this point, without England, England can't support. Finally, a 5-3-4. That is an amazing, amazing heir. To the point where I'm thinking, okay, let's make this guy into a general. I know we're losing stability left, right, and center because our rulers keep dying, but... Oh, he's a 3 sieger? That's actually pretty cool. And we're almost coming up on 20,000 manpower. Oh, which is no longer... Never mind, now we're at 46,000. I was going to say, that's not even 50% anymore. Okay. Try to get to 50% so we can complete this. And then attack down here and clean up some borders down here. Do all this before Portugal decides to stab us in the back again. Construction costs, cheaper construction costs, that's pretty good. There we go, 10% more morale of armies, 5% more discipline, and 10% more artillery combat ability. In fact, if these get crossed as well, we'll get 5% more discipline. So if we finish this and get 5%, 10% more discipline we're about to get in the decades to come. Where is this? Local missionary strength -5. It is fetishist. So we just won't be able to convert that for a while. Oh well. That's going to get auto-converted. We're working on a couple other provinces. We're converting like 3 things at a time. I mean... Wait, what? What is this? Oh man. I thought for a second Portugal just declared war on us again. Holy cow. That kind of terrified me. I don't think I want to rival England because I don't want to encourage that alliance to reform between Castile and England. I mean, Castile is not going to attack us, which is nice, but Portugal is going to continually want to attack us. Ultimately, wait a second. If we were to attack Portugal right now, I was going to say, is there a situation where Castile doesn't join? The answer is a big NO, because if we went on the aggressive, we have 20 years before these claims run out. These cores, right? Actual cores. And unfortunately, I think because we have cores on these provinces, we'd lose our permanent claim. So this is just all sorts of bad. All sorts of bad. 20 years is a long time. 20 years is a long time, but man. Only 1 year ahead of time. Portugal is probably Tech 10 by now, yep. Military Tech 10. We need to get colonialism. I don't know if it's spreading down here. If it is, it'd be coming at a snail's pace. Yeah, I mean, it's growing very quickly in these areas here, right? And then presumably it will grow here, but it's going to be just so slow, and it'd be one province at a time. I mean, it's never going to come this way. We're going to have to dev it. We're going to have to dev it in Timbuktu. We have no points to do that at all. Legitimacy is not as good as it could be. Our prestige is lacking. Uncontested cores is actually tanking our prestige quite a bit. Yeah, I like the idea of saving up to make Timbuktu level 3 before dev boosting it, but it looks like there's some decent places that we could build. How much money are we making from gold, actually? 8 ducats, that's quite a bit. Quite a bit. In fact, once we get this will be amazing. I actually just realized that we're coming up to yearly inflation reduction 0.10. So that actually means that our inflation will start to go down automatically over time. Please tell me this is defensive. Please tell me this is defensive. I'm not sure what to do here. I mean, the prestige is really not that big of a deal, but... Guys, we have a situation where Tunis, ourselves, the Mamluks, are all going to be attacking the Ottomans. Even though Tunis is allied to the... wait a second. Oh, there's no way we could... No, there's no way we can... We don't want to... We don't want to join a war against Tunis and the Mamluks. No. Interesting that this isn't actually a Defender of the Faith thing. I guess it's because we actually don't know about the Ottomans, so it's not like... Unless it has to be our continent, because I know the Ottomans are not on the African continent, but the Mamluks are. Their capital is in Cairo, right? So yeah, we have to decline this. Although I don't think Tunis is going to defend us either. Portugal is just going to attack us again. We are getting trolled here so heavily. Okay, we got up to 50% manpower. For what it's worth. I think we have to decline this. Because if we accept this, we'll be in a war against Tunis. Which, that by itself is not that intimidating. We could beat them up, but we'd lose their alliance with them. We need that alliance. If we decline this, we maintain the alliance with Tunis, who's still allied to the Ottomans. Mamluks are going to lose. We have no influence in the war anyway, so this war would just go on and on and on forever. And the Portuguese we'd have no allies. We'd have literally no allies. We have to decline this. Like it's not even a choice. Oh man, France, are you kidding me? And yet somehow France has taken more provinces over here while they're losing ground. They lost Paris. Ugh. They lost. It's like England didn't even take their cores. Come on, England, you're trolling us. They didn't even take their cores. They took Paris and Cambrai. Then France just randomly like picks up these provinces, I guess, in like some separate thing that was going on. Not good. Not good. And it's like we could try to get the alliance with France, but I don't know to what end that would be useful for us. Nah, it's not going to happen. Distance between it's just not going to happen. Congo, buddies. We're gonna have to think this one through. I mean, I'm fairly confident Portugal is going to attack again because I think the circumstances. It's worse they don't have England to help them, and Castile is somewhat in a conflict right now. But I think Castile, if anything, is just as strong as they were. I don't think the power dynamic has changed that much. Tunis is not even going to help us in this war, so it'd be even worse from that perspective. And they're ahead of us on military tech, and there's nothing we can do about it because of the institution blocker. Because This is one of those situations where the fact that colonialism spawned late was bad for us, right? Castile and Portugal, they have colonialism taken care of. It spawned late, but it spawned 11 years later. So now we're like 11 years behind and sort of having it trickle down to us. I think the Mamluks are just hopeless. I think we rival them. It's just hopeless at this point. It's an interesting idea to have them be a deterrent, but it's just, yeah. Okay, these guys are going to be popping up here soon. Very soon. In fact, these guys don't even have any morale. We need to build up to our force limit, which is 9,000 more troops. What do we have right now? Let's get 6,000 cannons. And the rest infantry. Hope for the best. Guys, thanks everybody for watching this episode. Really, relatively chill episode. We got our manpower up. That was one of the things we were waiting on. Unfortunately, some things have happened that have been quite bad for us. Even Tunis here taking a bad battle here. I mean, of course, Tunis is going to get beat up. Mamluks are going to get crushed and lose the war no matter what, even if we joined. But of course, Tunis is also going to get beat up and sort of lose in their own way. Even though they're our allies, so they're just going to suicide themselves into this war to make it even more appealing for Portugal to attack us. Absolutely ridiculous, but hey, that's what the AI does. That's what the AI does. Guys, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I kind of, at first I was like, let's just play to 1500, but now I'm thinking, hey, let's unify West Africa, and let's see if we can somehow sneak in here and take these cores back for Portugal. If honestly, the reality is, if we could win one offensive war against Portugal, we would continually win against Portugal over and over and over again. It would just be like, it'd be a domino effect. And if we could take if Portugal didn't have this, in fact, the fact that they actually came down here and took all this so early in the game was extremely lucky. They did this like as fast as like an experienced player could have done this almost. It was insane. Usually the AI kind of struggles to be this perfect in their acquisition of Morocco. But it was just perfect for them. But if they didn't have this, Portugal would be rather weak, even with, wait a second, I was going to say with their colonial nations. They don't have any colonial nations. I wonder what's going on with Portugal there. Wonder what's going on with Portugal there. Guys, so I think really it's like we're going to try to get enough. I think in the next 20, we're going to play 20 years here. See if we can actually tip the scales into our favor. Because right now it's still, I would say it's still in Portugal, Iberia's favor. Iberia as a blob is still way more powerful than we are. But one good war against Portugal, I think we could tip those scales the other way. Thanks everybody for being here, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Playlist link will help you find the next episode and the comment section. Love reading all that stuff, guys. It helps out a lot too to comment. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll see you guys in the next one.